Those crazy Trimline brothers, Nolan and Wade, are at it again.
Signs everywhere, signs.
Nolan, please, stop. You can't sing.
I know, but I get so excited when it comes to signs. Lighted signs, wooden signs, full color signs. Man, signs just make me want to sing.
Don't. Stick to making signs and everyone will love you. Your singing, not so much.
Signs of all kinds, yours from the Trimline brothers, corner of Nicholson and Opie. Online at trimlinebc.ca.
So this is going to be a demonstration of the proper application of a floor graphic using 3M material. First step is to sweep the area clean. This is the most important step as you get most of the fine particulate out of the way. Because we're applying this onto linoleum, you can wet the area and clean it. Basically any cleaning solvent would work. I would recommend alcohol and water as it dries up quickly. If you're applying to cement or tile, you would not want to use anything like this. You would just sweep the area as the tile and the cement soaks in the water and it doesn't properly dry, so you wouldn't get proper adherence. Once the area is clean, we want to lay the graphic out and basically justify it where you want it. In this particular instance, there's not really much use for a tape measure, but if I were to be applying it directly in line with the tiles, we would want to make sure we use a tape measure or line it right up onto a straight edge. Just gives it a better look. We're applying this on an angle, so it's not as critical. So now I'm taping an anchor point here with 2-inch or 1.5-inch masking tape, and this just gives us a starting point. You want to make sure that's adhered really well to the floor and the graphic. We're going to use a gold applicator. The kits that we send out come with a blue applicator, but it will work just as well. So now we want to peel up about 10 to 12 inches of the backing, making sure that we don't let it touch the ground. We don't want the graphic to touch until we've actually used the applicator to do so. That way we will eliminate any bubbles. So you want to fold it back onto itself and create an airspace behind there, and we're going to applicate it now with overlapping strokes. Keep your strokes about 1 inch overlapping. That's most effective. And then you just go over the entire graphic that way, pulling the backing paper and doing 1 inch overlapping strokes. The floor graphic material we're using here, it has an anti-slip laminate on it, so it's not going to be a hazard in any way. It's designed specifically for floor graphics. I wouldn't recommend putting it outside or anywhere that you would drive, but for foot traffic it works just great. And as you can see at the end here, I'm slowly pulling as I'm applicating. We're going around the edge with our applicator. We're going to remove the masking tape. We're going to go over the whole graphic again with the applicator just to make sure that it's stuck down everywhere, re-squeegeeing. Paying special attention to the edges. I already did the other edge there before I pulled the masking tape, so I don't have to do it again. And then we'll go over the whole graphic one more time. So even when properly applied, you can still get bubbles. We use an air release tool, Trim Line. Most people would not have these. As an alternative, you can use an OFA knife, like this. You still want to only pop a very small hole, and then press the bubble out. Press towards where the hole's been popped. And that's it. Properly installed floor graphic.